Just wave. Okay, my speech is about Kansas. I'm going to go over the climate, the weather, resources, why it's great to live in Kansas, and just a few more other facts. Obviously, this is the beginning of my screen. It has a picture of Kansas. Mostly Kansas is just wheatlands and stuff like that. The climate in Kansas is fair. We get a lot of other kind of climates just because we're the center of the United States, so we get both kind of winds and stuff. The weather in Kansas usually stays pretty fair for the most part. We do experience all the seasons. We experience snow, rain, all that, just because we are in the center. We do experience earthquakes and tornadic weather whenever you are in Kansas, but it's a great place to live because you do get to experience all the different types of climate in Kansas, and you don't have to have just one climate. So this is a picture of kind of like the Kansas background whenever we have sunsets, because everybody says that Kansas sunsets are very beautiful. Culture in Kansas. Kansas culture, as you know, kind of varies just because we are in the center, so people come and go throughout all of Kansas. They are here just to visit or passing by, so you get to experience that part of Kansas and other parts of the culture. So we have our own culture plus, other people's cultures that surround us. There's a lot of variety between the cultures with people stopping by, but then there's also the variety of Kansas. But no matter where you go in Kansas, it's a tight-knit and religious part. Kansas, no matter where you go, you'll always find different types of cultures and stuff like that. Within Kansas, I have a picture kind of a small town, because as we all know, when you're in Kansas, no matter where you go, there's small towns. Small towns is kind of the theme of Kansas. We have a couple major cities, but they're not like major, like if you go to New York or anything like that. They're just small, kind of tight-knit communities, and anywhere you go, you'll kind of get that small town kind of feel to it. Which, like I said, this little picture right here is of Kansas, kind of like the farm town, because most places in Kansas are a farm environment. So that's just a little farmhouse. The resources in Kansas, mainly in Kansas, we are known for wheat. It's one of the major crops of Kansas. Anywhere you go, pretty much you can see wheat fields all over the place and people harvesting wheat. Wheat usually is, that's actually what our college here in Wichita is a WuShock, which is a stack of wheat. Wheat provides plenty of opportunities for people with businesses and farmers. That's what mostly we farm here. We have fertile soil just due to the climate. Fertile soil helps us to produce other crops besides obviously wheat. We have corn here. We also have some other different types of crops, but the fertile soil helps out with the fact that we can grow anything here in Kansas, pretty much anywhere else that you can go. We also have the salt mine, which is the picture right here in Hutchinson, which provides other minerals, so that way we don't have to go anywhere, plus we could outsource the salt to anywhere else. That's just the picture of the sign from the salt mine. People can still go in the salt mine, it's still active. So just to wrap up, Kansas is a great place to live just because of the climate. So we have the fair weather climate. You have experience of all the different types of weather, as rain, snow, you have the hot summers, just kind of a climate where, it's adjustable for anybody. We also have the culture here, because everyone's coming in and sharing their different types of culture. So you get that aspect from all different sources. So it's all the surrounding states kind of dumping their culture in here. And you get that tight-knit community because you are in Kansas, so we are small towns. We also have the resources here, such as wheat, fertile soil, and stuff like that. That way, People can grow crops and we can kind of outsource stuff. The mineral salt mine kind of helps us with it, and that is one of the main attractions you can come and see in Kansas. So overall, Kansas is a great place to live just because of the climate, the culture, and the resources. And it's just great to be a Kansan. Thank you. We can go over again.